Hello, tribe, and welcome back to another episode on our YouTube channel. I am the creator and host, Zoe Rose, and I am so grateful to be here with each and every one of you. And today I have a very special message that came to me when I was talking to one of my friends about everything that's going on in the world. And as you already know, the topic of this video is to heal, you need to feel. And it's huge and extremely important. And so right now, the world is going through a lot. The world is feeling a lot right now. And the reason that is because there is a lot of healing that is actually happening right now, and healing that has been needed to take place for so long. And right now, the universe is going through an awakening. Okay, I recognize this right away, and the reason I recognize this is because I have dedicated my whole life and my whole life's work to awakening and the process of awakening. And right now, I do feel it. I do feel that there is a great awakening upon us, and that everyone is awakening. The world is awakening. And through awakening, through that time, you need to heal certain traumas and certain things from your past. You need to heal them. I don't know if this is straight, but I want to fix it. Anyways, so, and the only way you can truly heal something is through feeling it to 100%, completely feeling it. And it is uncomfortable, it is painful, it hurts, emotionally it hurts, but it's necessary to move forward. It's necessary in order for you to heal and go through it, so that it's no longer in your shadow. And I absolutely am such an advocate for healing yourself and going through all of your shadow work and all of that. It is not the easiest thing to do, but it is so well worth it. And I love now showing up every single day so that if I need to do any trauma and healing work, I can. You get what I'm saying? I'm big on that. I no longer avoid things. I no longer push things away. I no longer, numb things with alcohol and other things like that. I don't try to forget. I use things that come up in my life to remind me that I still have work to do in certain areas and to heal them. And truly, the only way to heal is to feel. The only way to heal is to feel. Because you need to accept and embrace those feelings and emotions and sit with them. And you need to sit with them and try to understand them. And try to feel them until the healing takes place. And once you feel it, you fully feel it, you accept it, you can then start to move in the direction of moving forward and healing it, so that it's no longer something in your shadow, in your trauma, that's going to keep you blocked, from things that you want to do in life and showing up in your best way in life. We all have trauma. We all have things that we've learned in our past and built up. Things have built up, and we need to stop ignoring them, stop brushing them off, stop numbing them with alcohol and other things like that. And we need to start to feel them We need to start feeling them until we heal them. So most of the time when I'm going through something so I'm a highly intuitive person. I'm very connected to source, and I just have a lot of emotion, so I feel a lot. And sometimes I feel a lot when I don't know why I'm feeling them. Sometimes I just get overwhelmed. I can feel the energy of the moon, the earth, of people around me, and I sometimes will take on those energies and internalize them and feel, I naturally get depressed. That's just something normal for me. When you look at my human design chart, depression, it shows that I just have that inside of me, and that's okay. I used to not like depression, think it was like a negative thing, but it's not. It just means deep rest. Depression is deep rest, and I accept that. I accept that there are random times that I will go through depression or go through, and it's not even like a classic depression anymore. Before, it used to take over my life to where I would like curl up in a ball and do nothing, right, for days and days and days and days and not know how to get out of it, right? But if anything like that happens now, I know what it is. I recognize it. I feel it. I allow myself. I don't go like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, I'm depressed. Ew, ew, get away from me. I wish this wasn't happening. Oh my God, why me? Why does this happen to me? Oh my God, I don't do that, okay? That's my Valley girlness coming out. But I don't do that. I'm sure I did that in the past where I would resist it and it would only make it worse. So now if anything like that happens, I go okay, I know what's going on. This happens to me sometimes. Sometimes emotions overwhelm me, things come up even for no reason, whatever. Okay, this is just one of those times. Then I allow myself to feel it. Okay, I allow myself to feel it, to be really sad. I allow myself. I gently and lovingly allow myself to feel the feelings of the sadness. And if I need to, I allow myself to cry. I allow myself to release. Crying is so therapeutic, and especially for me, I really if I'm really feeling this built up emotions inside of me, and if I haven't cried for a while, I actually I really need it. It actually helps me a lot. It helps just cleanse my emotions, it really is helpful. And so I will allow myself to cry. I will allow myself to get in the bed, and then watch whatever movies or whatever I feel like doing. I allow myself to fully go through all the motions of that feeling of being depressed. I accept it. I feel it. I fully live it. I give it its time and its space. I give it what it needs. Here's little depression in my life. I honor it. I accept it. I allow it to move through me. I allow the energy to move through me. And then, once I felt it enough and really feel like I really honored those feelings and gave it its space and time to move through me, once I feel like that's enough, whatever I needed to do, I felt it all, and now I'm ready. Now I'm ready to move past it. So then I start to allow myself to do the things that I need to do to get me past those, to move forward and to be in a better place. So I will then get up from the bed or the couch or wherever I was laying, and then maybe I'll take a shower, because showers always help me just wake up. They help me feel good. I feel refreshed when I shower. And I love water. I love connecting to water. Maybe I'll take a bath. I don't know. I like meditating in the bathtub is really cool. So I will do those things. And then I will be like extra loving and extra kind to myself. And I will, if there's like a certain thing I like to eat or something, maybe I'll make that for myself. And then I'll just be loving and gentle with myself throughout the day and have positive affirmations that I've created. And I don't stay in that state. I don't avoid the state, and I don't stay in that state forever. By giving myself the freedom, allowing, and the permission to feel those feelings, accept them, and honor them as all a part of me. Nothing is good or bad. It's just our interpretation and our perception on things. And it's really not fair to some things, because things are their own beings. Feelings are their own beings. It's like they're their own entities. And they're not good or bad. It's just our judgment on it. It's our judgment on what we think are good or bad. Like, depression isn't bad, I enjoy, I enjoy it. It's not like I like to be depressed all the time, but I understand it. I have a different understanding on what depression is, and I get the bad stigma that it has, but everything in life serves a purpose, and everything in life is worthy of being. And, if you can just shift your mind and perspective on certain things, you can really transform the energies of how they really serve you and show up in your life. I just know that in my human design chart, if you look at the human design chart, my wiring system is just wired in a way that I just from time to time will get depressed. And that's not a bad thing. That just is what it is. That's just the way I'm designed. And for years before understanding it, I resisted it. I would get mad at it. I've gone to psychologists to feel better, psychiatrists. I've been prescribed medicines. I've taken medicines. I've not taken medicine. I've gone through so much. And I always thought depression was such a bad thing and I should avoid it at all costs, and I'm broken, there's something wrong with me. No, there's absolutely nothing wrong with you. You are a child of God. God created you. The universe created you. You are a child of the universe. You are whole and complete, and you just are. You are worthy because you just are. And there's nothing at all wrong with you, ever. There is just some understanding that you need to do for yourself in order to figure out you and how you are and how you work and how things show up for you, and things like that. So before, I didn't have an understanding of myself and who I was, so I would resist the depression. I would think it was something bad. I thought there was something wrong with me, but that's not true. Depression is just meaning you need to slow down. You need deep rest. You need to get there, and that's okay. So I always honor, love, and accept my feelings and push through it. I'm trying to think of an example of how I have what I've needed to heal. I'm trying to, because the depression is that's a really good example and things like that, but how have I, honestly, a lot of times I've actually healed a lot of past trauma by going back visually, meditating and going back to that time, recognizing that I was a child or whatever it is, and allowing it to just accepting it, feeling it, accepting it, and pushing through those feelings, actually feeling it and actually letting them flow through me, and transforming that energy and creating a better and loving story around it. So that's usually what I do. So if something ever comes up that makes me feel a certain way, if anything comes up, whether it's somebody making a comment about me that I don't like, or saying like, oh, your videos are only good if you do this, or whatever it is, like if something comes up and I don't like it, I don't avoid it, I don't push it away, I don't ignore it, I don't numb it with alcohol or distract myself with other things. I feel it. I feel it, and I take it as like an alarm clock. A lot of things to me is like an alarm clock. If you get triggered by something, that's an alarm clock. If something hurts you, that's an alarm clock saying, hey, 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 you have something to work on in this area. Hey, 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 look over here. You have built up trauma around this thing. So I notice it. I take all the things, like if I ever feel hurt or something, or if somebody tries to hurt me, I just take that in and I feel it. I recognize that it's happening, and I try to go inward. I try to go inward and realize, why is this happening to me? What is coming up for me? What's in my shadow? What do I need to work on? What is this bringing up for me? What am I feeling? Why am I feeling this way? Why did this situation or what this person said or this thing coming up, like what is going on? And you can journal about it. You can just like discuss it out loud or in your head or to your angels or whatever it is, but you need to start noticing when you're hurt or triggered about something. Pay attention to it. Realize that there's nothing wrong with you, that this is just a little alarm clock, like showing you that you have more work to do in a certain area. And once you realize that it's an alarm clock and you have work to do in a certain area, try to look at it. Okay, so what is going on? What about this situation made me feel this way? Why did it make me feel this way? What is coming up for me? Where do I need to heal? Where do I need to grow in this area? And then feel it, feel all of it. Feel those energies of the things coming up and you feeling hurt or uncomfortable or upset or whatever it is that's coming up for you. Feel those things. Feel them. It's okay. You're not going to die. Nothing's going to happen to you. Yes, it's uncomfortable. Yes, it doesn't feel good, but guess what? It's going to pass. Like, do you want it to pass or not? Do you want it to stay lingering in your like energy field and mess with your manifestations of things? No, you want to be clear. You want to be as clear as possible from the inside out. You want to be clear. You don't want energies that that are not serving you to be in your energy field. But guess what? When you push things aside, when you ignore things, they will stay and continue rotating in your energy field. And they will mess with your vibe. They will mess with your energy. So you always want to keep a good, clear, high vibe energy. And yeah, we are humans, not robots, obviously. And so things come up and we can't be perfect, right? Of course not, we're not perfect. But we can start noticing things and doing things about it to continue and maintain and keep our energy and vibe clear and high as possible. So, just when things come up, when things don't feel good and they feel uncomfortable, know it's okay. Know that you're safe. Know that you can get through this. You can clear the energy and move forward into something better. Just know that those are alarm clocks. Those are just little warning signs that you have more work to do in a certain area, and feel it. Be in it. Evaluate it. Do whatever it is that you need to do, whether it's journaling, talking out loud, talking with a friend, whatever it is. But this is your work that you have to do, and nothing on the outside is going to ever come and make it better, even if it's like a temporary better. It's not. You're responsible for yourself, and only you can really heal yourself. I can be here and help you and guide you and give you advice and tips and things that have helped me, right? But in the end, you are the one really doing the work. You are the one that's showing up for yourself. You are the one figuring it out. And you will gain a better relationship with yourself once you start doing this and trust yourself more through this process. And, you can get through it all, and it's okay. And it might be uncomfortable, but it's not impossible, and it's not going to really harm you. So just, feel the feelings so that you can heal them and transform them. Okay, so thank you so much. I actually ranted for a while, but it's really important to me. Healing and transformational work is so important to me. I didn't realize how amazing and beneficial this work is until I started doing it. And then once I started doing it and I started realizing how my life was transforming, I decided to dedicate my life to this, to the awakening, to the dark night of the soul, to shadow work, to transforming. It really is like the most rewarding work ever. And so, if you liked this video, please like it and subscribe to this channel. And know that, just check out my website. I do offer courses and bundles for anybody that needs help or needs some guidance through these things, through transforming, through their awakening journey, whatever it is. I am here to serve. I'm a light worker, and I'm here to guide you and help you through the processes and make things easier for you than they were originally for me. And I truly, with my heart, really want to help people. And I want to help people I want to empower people and help them connect with themselves to make a better world, to show up as their best and be their best and do their best, and hopefully help and inspire others to do the same, So that's why I am here. I'm a light worker. I'm here to serve, and I'm here to share everything that I go through and everything that helps me with you guys. So thank you so much once again. I love you all. I life you all, and I light you all. Until next time, tribe.